Hi and welcome back. So in this section, I want us to start looking at something we call control flow. So control flow, this refers to how statements will be executed in a program. It basically determines which line is executed next and how the program flows from one to the other. So the idea of control flow statements is that you don't have to execute one line after the other, one line after the other, one line after the other. So we have something called procedural programming, whereby the statements are executed in procedures from top to bottom, but we still have control flow. So this control flow controls how the program is executed. For example, at some point, if it reaches a certain line, the control of the program might jump to somewhere else. It will be told, jump to a certain section, or if the following is true, do this. Or we can have something like a loop. A loop is also a kind of control, whereby as long as a certain condition is met, the loop continues to happen. So in control flow, we have things like conditional statements. We also have loops. We are going to take a look at loops later on, loops. So we'll take a look at all of those in future, the different kind of loops that we have. So if I can clear the screen. So the first control flow that we are going to look at is the conditions. So in conditions, we have things like if, else, else if. So this is an example that is based on the C-based languages. In Python, the equivalent of this else if is something we call elif. And it's also available in other programming languages, but the idea is the same. So you'll come across this in nearly every programming language. So we are going to start by going through this one at a time. So in the next video, I want us to look at the if statement, and then after that we're going to look at the else, and then after that we look at else if. So I'll see you in the next video, where we're going to see how this can be implemented. See you then.